Stop stealing your client's thunder. I hear it all the time where an agent will get on the phone and they will pour into their client, but not in a great way. They're pouring in with all the knowledge they have. They want to make sure that they are impressing their client. They are the hero. They have every solution. They know everything about the community, about the HOA, about why these homes are great, about why the comps are where they're at, and why the home's value is exactly where it needs to be. How to sell their home or how to get them the best deal on buying a home. They are the hero. Well, guess what? Pull it all back. Stop right now. You are not the hero. You are an ancillary piece of the story. Who is the hero? The client. It's their story, and you're lucky to potentially have a part in it. And if you claim that role of the hero, what you're certain to do is die in the story and not be a part of it any longer. Remember, when you're talking to a client, it's their story. Be on their journey, not on yours. Okay, this couldn't be any more critical. So, how do you do it? It's really easy. You show interest. You actively listen. You are not on your agenda, you're on theirs. Now, does that mean that you can't be aligned to an outcome of an appointment or showing them homes or sending them data or information? No, you can absolutely be aligned with that as an outcome. I mean, ultimately, you're trying to build rapport so that way you can actually get to an appointment and deliver value within their story. Again, how do you do that specifically? It's asking questions, waiting for them to fully answer, not interrupting them, not being in a rush to get to your next question because that's your agenda. Being there for them and really being interested. Now, I believe it was Dale Carnegie that wrote that in order to be interesting, you have to be interested. There was a story in How to Win Friends and Influence People about a person that went to a cocktail party, and I'm paraphrasing a little bit. It's been a minute since I've read that book, even though I've read it several times. And the person asked a few questions. It was a 20-minute conversation. That person spoke for about a minute, and the person that spoke for 19 minutes went over to their wife and said, "I just met the most interesting person." And all they did was talk about themselves. That person that was so interesting didn't say anything about them. They asked questions about that other person, and that person now thought that the person asking questions was interesting. That shows you a lot about human psychology. Let your client be the hero and you be there on their side. They're Batman, you're Robin. You're the sidekick. The more you can do that, the more you let them be the hero, the more rapport you're going to build, the more trust you're going to have, the more clients you're going to be able to work with, the more relationships you're going to form, and that's going to result in an extremely successful year, business, and career.